all of which are American dreams. All of which are American dreams.
Well, welcome in everybody to round number 3 of the THD Simsports Productions Ministock Individual League. Tonight we are live from Lanier Speedway, and what is the halfway point of the championship. Thanks for the sub there, Big Pop. Any free links? They're all free, mate. Twitch is free. But yeah, halfway stage in the championship tonight. Of course, 2 groups again coming at you. The top group, which will have the top 21 drivers, and of course the bottom 21 drivers. And the bottom 21, they will be first up. Looks like that we're going to have about possibly 18 cars for the bottom group as far as the points go. Can tell you, if you missed it on the Facebook page, Bryce Harding, he currently leads the championship. Of course, a short one, only 4 weeks worth of racing this time for the individual league, hoping just to keep the interest up, and so far seems to be working with decent fields both rounds that we've had so far. Of course, if you're tuning in for the first time, it's pretty much like New Zealand stock car racing as far as the rules go. Cars not allowed to come to a standstill on the track to wait for people and stuff like that. So anything else really goes. Wall cars, roll cars, spin cars. The first race, no blocking rule. Just means that guys aren't allowed to trawl the pole line basically. And oh man, you must be sick of seeing this car on screen by now. That is a horrible sight that Sean Knight has there, running out of Queensland, Australia. Heard he's a huge Queensland fan and was absolutely fizzing last night at the result. So yeah, you guys actually doing setups? I don't think there's a hell of a lot you can actually change. As far as these cars go, joining us back again tonight, watch out for this man, the 13, Brendan Partridge. See what he can get up to. Corey Torito, he's back tonight in the 111 car. We'll see if he can repeat his heroics in the first round, picking up a race win. Or will it be absolute carnage for these guys? Not too far away from finding out. Another change for tonight. We are going to go full field inverts. So there'll be a few people in the chat happy about that one. Should be an absolute ripper night of racing. Of course, Group 1 gets underway at 8 o'clock, and the second group, that'll come pretty quickly tonight. They get underway at 8:30, and that being the top 21 on points so far. Do we have a Lidskid counter? No, we don't, because half the time we miss them, to be fair. There's that much carnage going on at each end of the track, and the races go that fast, you don't really get time to get a replay up either, because we don't go yellow. So we avoid caution laps on a Thursday night. It's Big Pop just running around, just 30 seconds to go in the practice session before we get underway with race number 1. 12 laps the distance. They will roll around behind the pace car, standard iRacing stuff, and then come to a standstill for a standing start. Unfortunately, no option to go standing starts here at Lanier. Try and find someone out on track for you. Practice session comes to an end. Should be illegal. Yeah, you're not wrong there, Matt. You are not wrong. We don't have to worry about those tonight, that is for sure. But looks like we are set to get things underway for our first race of the night. We'll get your grids up on the screen, get through those. I can tell you what, that number 72, he will not be starting out of grid 1, but Kempy will be. And back to row 2, it'll be that disgusting car, Sean Knight, and to his outside, David Simmons. Out of row 3, it will be Peter Offmitz and Joshua Haynes. Row number 4, it'll be Matt Town and Jamie Hemme. Out of row 5, we're missing the inside. Not quite sure what's going on there. Aidan Tid will be on the outside. Row 6, it'll be Dion Gregory and Mason Taylor. From row 7, Matt Blee will line up. From row 8, it'll be Cody Gray and Gary O'Hanlon, the menace in the 666. Out of row 9, it'll be Corey Torito. Row 10, we'll see the fast lane pairing of B Party and Xavier Simmons. Now the final row, it'll be Jordan Smith and Ant Green. Pretty sure that's how they'll line up. A few admin throughout the grid. So hopefully everyone all gets together. So here we go. We'll get our stuff going up on the screen for you for race number 1. Kempy in that 98. What's he going to be doing tonight? Out for blood. How long will it take for the 42 to be absolutely sent to next season? That is the question. Probably not long. Field gridding up. Looks like we're about to go racing. A beautiful lineup from that. Look at that outside row. Picture perfect. Set to go racing. Heat race number 1. And we are underway. No issues with starting the races this week. And everybody out to a fairly clean start. And look at the 666 right round the outside. Holy moly, he must have had a few beers before racing. On a mission, Simmons. Turned around and all this carnage at the back. Dion Gregory and Matt Blee, by the looks of the 19, come together. Simmons and Stubbsy going at it. Matt Town in the 340. He has heavy damage. But it's the 42 of Sean Knight out front at the moment, leading the way. Haynes, though, looking like he wants to have something to say about this. The 98 of Kemp sits back in 3rd. And these 3 are going to go at it. Oh, Kempy's got it wrong. Turns it around. And, well, he was right up there. But it's Haynes now. Has taken the lead. Oh, someone just pulls out straight in front of the 42. Says take that, almost half a race distance. Plenty going on in the chat there. B Party, he's starting to make his way forward here. Matt Town, that car just can't even steer at the moment. He's got all sorts of issues. He's going to be a DNF for our first race of the night. But it's Haynes in the 77 leading the way. The 42 still there back in P2. And B Party is up to 3rd. Getting messages going off at the moment. Oh, trouble Torito, and the leader's been caught up in it. Torito and Peter Offmitz caught on the track, and you gotta be kidding me. They, how can they let him win? Stubbsy, well, Gary O'Hanlon, he's out by the fence. That car's seen better days. B Party slowly reeling in the 42 of Knight. Bit of traffic just up the road for him here. Kempy, the 157 of Simmons, has a go at the 59, and oh, comes down and B Party Oh, he's been caught up in that. Goes over. Carries on though. A nice job. And it's Knight still leading the way, just tucked in behind Kempe at the moment. It's going to be white flag and next time by for the man out of Queensland, Australia. Doing a great job in the first race tonight. Just 3 and 4 to go. And it'll be done and dusted. Oh, gets it to the back of the 98. And Knight gets it done in race 1 from Taylor. B Party will recover from the rollover, come home 3rd. Haynes in 4th. Dion Gregory 5th. And Simmons with a great charge up to P6. He's done a good job there to get up to P6. And hopefully we go to a consolation race now and not the feature race, otherwise it's disaster. As far as the service setup goes for tonight, full field invert. So Knight will be starting from the back of this one. We'll get your grids up for you. Off the front row, it's going to be the admin. We'll find out where we are non-admin and we'll get into it. Here we go. It'll be Matt Town and Gary Hanlon off the front row. Go back to David Simmons and Aidan Tidd. Out of row 3, it'll be Matt Blee and Jamie Hemme. Row 4, we'll see Michael Kemp and Jordan Smith. Out of row 5, it'll be Peter Offmitz and Corey Torito. Row 6 will be Cody Gray and Ant Green. Row 7 will be Simmons and Dion Gregory. And row 8 will be Joshua Haynes and B Party. And out of the final row, it'll be Mason Taylor and Sean Knight. That'll work for those two. Or will he get into his work in this one? It's KSR. Oh boy, good to have everyone tuning in on this Thursday night. Ministock Individual League Round 3. Penultimate round for the drivers tonight. You'll see the top 21 in around 20 odd minutes time. So these guys, they do have the chance to get themselves up into the top 21 if they score enough points, and those guys at the bottom of the top 21, they will get shuffled down into this group for the final week. So hopefully the lap scoring is going to change. There we go. They'll grid up and we will get underway for race number 2 tonight and prepare for fireworks in this one. It's probably about to unfold here at Lanier. Heat race number 2 for the night, Group 1, set to go. Any moment. And we are underway. We got there in the end. O'Hanlon off the front. What's he going to do in this one? Cars around early on. Simmons and the Hurricanes cars around as well. Cody Gray will jump out to the early race lead with Simmons. In behind, Joshua Haynes sits back in P3, moves already. Kempe in the 98, he's fallen back through the field. 42 of Knight. He's there or thereabouts. It's Simmons holding the race lead now. Gray slips back to P3. Haynes just gets up in front of him. And Dion Gregory in the 422. Is he up there as well? Back. Oh, Corey Torito looks like he's had network problems, possibly. He is there on track now, so maybe a few issues. Oh, big shot from the 42, and he is now around. And the Hurricanes car will become a pinball machine from here. Simmons. It's a big shot on the 340 of Matt Town. And Gary O'Hanlon, he is going to trawl the pole line and try and pick up your race leader at a guess, which is Simmons right here. B Party has some lap traffic in between them of Aiden Tidd and Peter Rothmitz. Down the bottom now, it's Haynes. He's going to look for a pass on the 13. Oh, and Simmons has gone round. Will hand the race lead over to the 30. Haynes goes back to P2. Matt Blee in third. Oh, shot from the 59 of Stubbs. And David Simmons having all sorts of issues trying to get that car pointing the right direction. Matt Town as well. Gets that one facing the right way. Torito, meantime, up to P6. But your race leader, Brendan Partridge, got the 308 to his outside. That's Ant Green. At the moment, fairly clean run. He's got Simmons now up in front, waiting for the race leader. Too much damage on the 157 to get him. Just got a couple of laps to go. And now second race. Cody Gray, on the back of Simmons. At the moment, and that 59 of Stubbs again. He's looking to cause some more trouble here. Is he going to be able to get to him? Oh, has a shot, couldn't get to him. So Simmons survives again, sits P3. But it's all B Party, it'll be one to go. And heat race 2, there's a parking lot on the entry to 1. And B Party gets through it. And he is going to take out the second heat race tonight. Go back to Joshua Haynes. He'll bring it home second. Simmons in third. Cody Gray will bring it home fourth from Mason Taylor. Matt Blee, Dion Gregory, Knight in the end brings it home seventh. And Ant Green running the high line will come home ninth from Corey Torito, who will round out the top 10. And I'll tell you what, B Party hit it to runner. See, looking to try and get himself up into the top group for our final round next week. We'll get your current situation up after 2 heat races. And there it is. Going into the final race, it's B Party, who will have a 2-point lead over Joshua Haynes. Mason Taylor sits P3, and Sean Knight and Simmons tied for 4th at the moment on 45 points. Go back to Dion Gregory and Cody Gray on 42. Hank Green on 38. Torito 35 and Matt Blee on 34. Get through the rest of the field. Gary O'Hanlon, the last one that is actually out there tonight. The rest of them are in fact admin. We actually need to get that updated spreadsheet in here, to be fair. It's been 3 weeks in. Maybe we'll get it in for the final week. Matt Town, you are winning, mate. P17. Doing a great job. Tied for last with Gary O'Hanlon. So it looks like we have gone through to the feature race tonight. Just like that, nice and quickly. We'll get your grids up for the fast race. We'll skip last race. Sorry, we'll skip through our admin and start the grids from here. The front row. It is a THD lockout. Stubbsy and Kempy. Who head to the next row? It'll be Gary O'Hanlon and Matt Town. Out of row 3, it'll be Aiden Tidd and David Simmons. Row 4, we'll see Peter Offmitz and Jamie Hemme. Out of row 5, it'll be Corey Torito and Ant Green. Row number 6, we'll see Sean Knight and Dion Gregory. From row 7, it will be Matt Blee and Mason Taylor. Row 8, we'll see Cody Gray and Xavier Simmons. Row 9 and final row, it'll be Joshua Haynes. And a B party. One heat to go for the bottom 21 on points. And this man here, the 59, he's been a menace tonight. He'll carry it on in the third heat, no doubt about it. Yeah, Xavier, first, I think this is a first round he's done. May have turned up week 1, but yeah, he's going all right. Going all right. Looks like Corey Torito possibly having a bit of a network issue at the moment as well. He's still with us in the 111. There, just disappears. So that's going to make life interesting for Knight at the start of this one. For the missed shots. Mate, I love a missed shot, Tomo. Nothing like a big wind-up just to miss the car and launch. Oh, Gaz O'Hanlon there. He was almost going to be our first one to forget that we all had to stop. Almost. Oh, Torito just having a bit of a flashing moment there as well. See if we get, oh, it's not looking good back there. Get the race underway. We got a car off the track at the moment. It's Torito. Is he going to be flipped? No, he gets away with it. What is O'Hanlon doing? What is he up to? Torito. Hopefully that connection comes right for the meantime. It's the 59. Against all odds, out the front, leading away from Aiden Tid. Rothmans sits P3 at the moment. Here comes Simmons. Oh, he's going to get into the 191 and it turns himself around as well. And that'll drop him down the field quite a bit, but the 59 still out front, and here's the 98 just trawling the pole line. Look out for this car. It's Cody Gray, who is going to be the first one to be dispatched for the 98. Sitting in wait. Pick up his target. At the moment, Stubbsy out front, 1.5 second lead. Doing a good job. Oh, and there goes O'Hanlon, turned around. Gets it facing the right direction, will carry on his mission. Tid and Ant Green. It's Torito. It's into the 191. Oh, gets it going again. He's currently down P15. Oh, has a big look at the 21. The 98 of Kemp. It's hard to see who he's actually going after. He was trawling the pole line for a little bit. Now he's decided he's going to keep running. There's the 42 of Knight. He's made the pass on Dion Gregory. Against all odds, he is running tonight. As far as your points go, B party doing all he can at the moment. Oh, big shot from O'Hanlon on the 340. Takes him to the fence. Looks like Kempy's done. Oh, we've got a big rollover. Who was that rolling down the track? Hopefully, it was the Hurricanes car. I don't think it was, though. It's the 98 has retired from the race. The 59, Jordan Smith still leads the way. He's got Jamie Hemme sitting in behind him. Oh, and here's O'Hanlon to spoil the party. Takes Hemme up to the fence, and your race leader has been caught up. He's going to get pushed down the track and will get away, and somehow was going to say he's still leading, but there you go. Race for the lead now. B Party. Out front from Taylor, who's going to have a big shot. Gets into the 13. And now Simmons is going to have a go at Mason Taylor. And the 59 will go back into the race lead. He's got one to go. He's going to stop. He's just let B Party through to the race lead. He's stopped. And he's handed the race win over to the 13. And there's all sorts of antics going on in the background. But B Party will get the job done from the 59. Who stopped with a lap to go for some reason. Sean Knight. Oh, Mason Taylor there, no deal. Pulls just backs out in front of the cars. But we will quickly get your points up while we go and get ourselves into the other server. And that is how it is going to end. Comfortable in the end for B Party. Gets it done by 7 points in the end from Haynes. Just 1 point back there, Simmons. And Sean Knight will come home in 4th. Taylor 5th. Gray 6th. Dion Gregory 7th. Blee, Green and Peter Rothmitz will round out the top 10 for that group. We have about 8 minutes left to get sorted into the next group, so I will be right back.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Ooh.
Paint me dead, and I
welcome back to Lanier Speedway. And I tell you what, we have your top 20 odd cars on points set to go to battle tonight. And I thought the racing was quick in the last one. Well, this is going to be some entertaining racing, no doubt about that. Not too bad that first group. We obviously missed a fair bit of carnage, but we'll try our best to pick it all up in this one. Bryce Harding in the 79 at the moment. Just watching him, he is your current championship leader. There's not a lot in it. Corey Crossan. Surprise, surprise, he is also amongst the top runners at the moment. That was always going to happen. He loved running in the teams league. And well, he's given this one a big old nudge, but we'll go through the points quickly before racing begins. And Harding at the moment, 4-point lead over Corey Crossan. Bryce Harding sits on 139 and Crossan back on 135. Go back tied for third at the moment between Josh Murdens and Stefan Tears on 130 points. And then go back tied for fifth is Zach Pukitapu and Lockie Brett. Both of those drivers sit on 126 points. Willie McClune sits in 7th on 125. Luke Dilworth sits P8, 120 points. Bryce Adamson 9th on 117, and to round out the top 10, it is Aidan Gregory on 115 points. So still plenty to race for on the championship. At top 10, any one of those guys could still get the job done. 6 races left for this group to decide the championship this year. For the individual league, we saw the teams league earlier this year. That was an absolute ripper. Oh, sorry, mate. I'll send you a picture if you want. Mate, B-Party, I can flick you through a message if you want, mate. Yeah, I'm just sick of seeing all these Hurricanes cars on track. You can blame Matt Town for it, basically. And I also got something special for you. There you go. Get that in your B-Party just because you're in the chat, mate. Enjoy watching the final. I'm sure you'll love it. The rest of I heard the rest of New Zealand thanked the Chiefs last week with that absolute pumping on the Crusaders. The chat, love it. Here we go, your first heat race for the top 20 odd on points. Looks like we have a full field actually, 21 cars for the South. The front row, it is going to be Lockie Brett and Stefan Tears. Go back to row 2, it'll be Kyle Matthews and Josh Murdens. From row 3, it'll be Aidan Gregory and Sam Waddell. And row 4, it'll be Bryce Harding and Jared McLeod. From row number 5, it'll be Zach Pukitapu and Jamie Yarnmart. From row 6, it will not be the Hurricanes car, but it will be Luke Dilworth. Out of row 7, it'll be Daniel Pye and Jamie Harding. Out of row 8, it'll be McEwen and Aaron King. From row 9, it'll be Westbury and Mitch Fabish. Row 10, we'll see Willie McClune and Brady Stanley. Row 11, we'll see Bryce Adamson, and that'll be how they line up for our first heat race. I hope he gets to grin a whole lot on Saturday night. B-Party, just for you, mate. So they come around, they'll line up and get ready to go for heat race number 1. Yeah, there's no might about it, Matt Town. It's a definite, mate. First blood was drawn in En's car last night. Here we go. They'll roll round and we'll get things underway. Stefan Tears is having a good season so far. Up inside the top 20. Good to see a full field lining up for this one. Get him gridded up. Oh, pushes him right out by the fence here, Lockie Brett. Can't really, oh, there we go. Look at the lining up skills from this lot. It's beautiful. We're about to go racing. Heat race number 1. Set to go for the top 21 on points. Once one of them get us underway, there'll be all sorts going on in the chat, I bet you. Here we go, revs lifting, set to go. The opening race for the top 21 on points. We are underway. Everyone nice and clean through the first lot of corners. Tell you what, that 79, is he going to be a bit of a target tonight? These guys, oh, first one around, it's going to be the 54 of Pie. Turns round to get it facing the right way. That Lockie Brett, your early race leader here. Kyle Matthews up the inside of the 717. Up to P3 here. Everyone's still going after points early stages. In this one, Zach Pukitapu in behind. There's a shot there from Jamie Harding. I think that was Sam Waddell. That's up into the fence. Oh, reverse spin on the 214 of McLeod. And that was heavy contact with the fence. Wouldn't be surprised if some steering damage, but it's Lockie Brett out front at the moment, leading it from the 35 of Josh Murdens. He'll be looking for a good night as well. As far as points go for the 35. And the race back here, Tears and Matthews, they have been putting on a show in this one. Leaning all over each other, trying to get the advantage. Oh, and that is the 69 of Mitch Fabish facing the wrong way up by the fence. He'll look to get back on his way, but this battle here absolutely raging on at the moment. Stefan Tears sits P4 on the back of the 63 of Dilworth. And the pace in this one is very quick. Best lap set at the moment looks to be a 15.994. In fact, a 944 from Crossan. Only a couple of cars out there in the 15-second mark at the moment. This race here for first at the moment, and that battle's still going back here. Bryce Harding now getting himself up through the field. He'll move up into P5 if he can get in front of Matthews here on the back of the 717. This gives him a little nudge. He's going to get this pass done, and I tell you what, this is an absolute perfect race of what we were hoping for this series. Great start to the top 21 on points. Crossing P11, it'll be 1 to go for your race leader, though. It's Murdens who has got up in front, receives the white flag. Lockie Brett on his tail, and the fast lane cars tonight have turned up. Beat Party claiming the first group on points. Oh, we got one over. It's Tears. He was right up there in the race. Not sure what has unfolded. Looks like Daniel Pye has been caught up in something. We'll see if we can quickly bring it up before the Race ends and it was just a parking lot and a double rollover. Both of them back on their wheels. So we go back live and Josh Murdens, he does in fact get it done. We'll take out the first race tonight from Lockie Brett, and it's a fast lane lockout on that podium. With Brady Stanley, by the looks, came home P3 after that rollover down the straight. We'll get your starters up for the second heat race. Out of the front row, it's going to be Mitch Fabish and Bryce Adamson. And that's a row 2, it'll be Jared McLeod and Sam Waddell. Row 3, we'll see Daniel Pye and Thomas McEwen. From row 4, it'll be Aaron King and Julian Westbury. Row 5, we'll see Stefan Tears and Jamie Harding. Row 6, we'll see Luke Dilworth and Jamie Yarnmart. From row 7, it'll be Crossan and Zach Pukitapu. Out of row 8, it'll be Bryce Harding and Kyle Matthews. From row 9, it'll be Aidan Gregory and Willie McClune. Row 10, we'll see Brady Stanley and Lockie Brett. And out of the final row, it will be the 35 of Josh Murdens. First night that we've run the full invert. And last group was a success. Let's see what happens in this one. Heat race number 2 now opens up to the blocking. But that was an absolute ripper of a race, race number 1. Let's see if they can do it again in heat race number 2. So we get rid of the admin off the timing tower. They'll be in the correct running order. What will Fabish do off the front? Probably stir it up in the 69. Bryce Adamson. He's had plenty of pace in the early part of the season. So they all start gridding up. And again, a beautiful job gridding up here from our top point getters so far this season. Round number 3 tonight. We wrap it up next week at Weed Sport. And that is going to provide some challenges, no doubt about it, that track. If the invisible wall was there, it would be a hell of a time. And they managed to get rid of that as we go racing. Heat race number 2. Fabish off to a nice clean start out front. And the bumpers, will they come into use? Further back is Crossan again. He is on a charge at the moment. Oh, Stefan tears hard into the fence. There's a few round. Your first race winner was caught up in that. Fabish now goes around as well. And left out front, the 54, who's just been turned. It's now Waddell. In fact, give it to the 10 of Corey Crossan. He has made a whole lot of ground up early, thanks to the carnage that unfolded further back. Almost a blocked track out there. Stefan Tears, he's having a night to forget. The 79 of Harding, he is certainly becoming a target now. Came into tonight a championship leader, and he just needs to try and survive out there. Dilworth in the 63 just gets a bit of a push out of the way. Kyle Matthews now trying to track him down. Someone trawling the pole line is at the moment, possibly Sam Waddell. I'm thinking that car was. If you're looking for someone to have a crack at, no, in fact Sam Waddell's leading the race. There's no way he's trawling the pole line at the moment. Got off to a great start. Crossan has dropped back to P2. A couple of cars out by the wall. Kyle Matthews and Luke Dilworth. Oh, and Bryce Adamson there Goes to get himself facing the right direction and just makes a bit of contact with the car. Coming the wrong way. So a couple of blockers going to work, and Crosson's been tagged. Drops down through the field, and turned again from the 63 and Adamson. Hard into the fence, the 26 of McEwen is trying to find a place to turn it around, and the 72's around now as well. It's the 61 of McLeod. Straight up and over him, he says. Took the Chiefs car on and drove straight over top of him. But it's Waddell out front, and Mertens. You are kidding me, from the back. Car shot goes in from McLeod. Turns him around, so that'll drop him back again. After he worked up from the back to the front, gets spun, puts him back a few. Yeah, Willie McLean on an absolute mission out there at the moment. But it's Waddell. One to go from Lockie Brett. Aidan Gregory. Surely he is not Zach Pukitapu who's got up into second, but this man all out the front by himself. He is going to get it done. Takes the win, Sam Waddell. Pukitapu, he will bring it home in P2 from Aaron King. Lockie Brett will grab fourth from Aidan Gregory. There's a bit of changing going on there at the end. Pye will come home sixth from Harding. Jamie, that is, and then Bryce Harding. Ninth will be Tears, and Mertens will round out the top 10. Ended up going down a lap there. That's 2 races down. 1 to go. Will get your points up for the current situation after 2 races. It's Lockie Brett leading the way. A 4-point lead over Pukitapu and Aidan Gregory. Mertens sits back there in 43, and he's having a good night as far as the points go. Bryce Harding sits there with him too. Go back to King. Jamie Harding back in 8th. Sam Waddell after that win gets up inside the top 10 on points. And Crossan. Willie McLean, the man that's been on a mission, he sits 11th on points. And you go through the rest of the order there. Let's spot the menaces and the couple of admin there at the end of Jordan Smith and Sean Knight. But that is how they line up going into the third heat. Nothing between them, and we have had this session advanced, so we're going to get straight into heat race number 3 tonight, the final one for round 3. In the championship, Lockie Brett leading the way at the moment on points. And if there's one thing that we know in this series, that is what you don't want to be doing going into the last race. We'll get your grids up for tonight's third and final race. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed the racing so far tonight. Out of row number 1, even though it says grids 3 and 4, it will be Jared McLeod and the 69 of Mitch Fabish. Go back to row 2, it'll be McEwen and Adamson. From row 3, Willie McLean will line up next to Kyle Matthews. Row number 4 will be Luke Dilworth and Jamie Yarnmart. From row 4, it'll be Julian Westbury and Brady Stanley. Row 5 will see Corey Crossan and Josh Mertens. Row 6 will see Stefan Tears and Bryce Harding. Row 7, Jamie Harding and Daniel Pye. Row 8 will be Aidan Gregory and Lockie Brett. Row 9 will be Aaron King and Zach Pukitapu. And I stuffed it up, but Sam Waddell will be out of the final row. That'll do. That is how they line up for our final race of the night. Who is going to get it done? Lockie Brett at the moment, 4-point lead over the rest of the field. And once this is all said and done, it means that the countdown can begin, Matt Town. We can get ready for war this Saturday night. It is going to be a ripper. Hopefully the Chiefs front up. Red hot favourite Hurricanes. Let's see what they come up with. Jared McLeod in this one. Will go from the front row. McEwen in the 26. He's been amongst it tonight. Jamie Harding. Oh, mate. It will not be a good thing if they're there. We will not cross that bridge until the time comes. Here we go. Set to go. The final race of the night underway. And McLeod has got a nice clean start. Is someone over already? Surely not. Oh, big pop. In the background it is Harding into the back of the 95. Mertens moving around, but check out Lockie Brett sending it through the middle. Keeping it nice and clean out of the way. Oh, there's a shot there from the 81. Holy smoke. Tried to line up someone, missed, got the concrete fence, and oh, it is all going on down there. Mertens. Daniel Pye is in it. McEwen's there. Fabish. Trawling the pole line. At the 61 of McLean. From stirrer to race leader. Out front. Has Daniel Pye up in front of him. We look to put the spin on here. Couldn't quite get it done. The 54 doing a good job of holding him up for the meantime. Here comes Stefan Tears. Into the back of the 54. Just gets him out of the way. Jared McLeod, he remains in third. And oh, Tomo is going to work. And oh, race leader gets caught up with the lap car. And he will be around. McEwen in the 26. Carries on, but it's Stefan Tears out front from Corey Crossan in second. We got cars into the fence. It's all going on in the background. Championship leader up to P5, and here's some more block cars. Oh, Harding finds the gap, parks him in there. Matthews almost goes around, gets into the 7, but it's Brady Stanley now leading the way. Jamie Harding looking to put another shot, not quite close enough. It's Bryce Harding now down the bottom, looking to make a late charge for the race lead. Mitch Fabish still in block mode for now, but it's Bryce Harding looking to have a shot. Looks like Lockie Brett. Oh, Jamie Harding's over. Contact with the 63, goes over big time. And he is done. He's a DNF, so did not land back on his wheels. A massive rollover there. Just a couple to go now for your race leader, Brady Stanley. Looking good out front. Makes his way through. It is Daniel Pye to have a shot. Crossing now. Or is it Stanley? All on out the front. More contact in the background. You race for the lead though. Stanley and Crossan. Daniel Pye. Oh, there's one last look. He's not going to be close enough. And Stanley will get it done from Crossan. Third home will be Tears. Westbury in fourth. Big pop for the Chiefs. Mana will bring it home in the top 5. Aidan Gregory in 6th. Bryce Harding 7th. Puki Tapu 8th. Aaron King 9th. And McLeod will round out the top 10. And we'll get the points up once everyone has crossed the line. And we will find out how that has all finished. It's going to be, give us a runoff. Aidan Gregory and Brady Stanley will top the group on 65 points. Puki Tapu will claim third in the group on 64, 59 points apiece for Crossan and Murdens. Bryce Harding, 58, another good points haul for your championship leader. Lockie Brett, he will bring it home in 7th. After a bit of a target, Stephen Tears home in 8th. King in 9th. Big Pop will round out your top 10. We'll run through the rest of the order. How they all finished up. Not a good night for the 63. But sights may be on helping teammates from here. And Mitch Fabish, he will round out the 21 cars. Good to see a full field of cars for that group. And big shout out to everyone. Yes, 65 points run off. The cars are probably toast to have that. But cheers everyone for tuning in to tonight's racing. I think that that top 21 on points certainly put on a show for us tonight, no doubt about that. And that will bring an end to the week's streaming for us here. Big ups to the mighty Mana this weekend. Let's hope that it's 4th time lucky for the Chiefs down at the fake tin in front of all the fake Hurricane fans that have come out of the closet. Cheers for the follow. And we'll be back maybe Tuesday, maybe Sunday if VRE talked me into doing the Xfinity. We'll see how hungover I am Sunday. Until then, have a great weekend. Again, up the Chiefs. And we'll see you at some stage. Have a good one. Cheers.